Welcome, everybody. I'm Hunter here, and I'm a film nerd. And this is a brand new series I like to call Nerd Talk or Nerd News. Wow, can't screw that up anymore. Why is the camera out of focus? Can you focus? Focus good. Yeah. Okay. Let's restart that. What's up, guys? I'm Hunter here, and I'm a film nerd. And this is a new show I like to call Nerd News. Pretty much I go through 2 or 3 topics a day of movie news that I feel are important, and we discuss it and talk about the futures, and just a really discussive type show. If you guys like this new type of show, let me know in the comments below. Start a discussion of your own. I love to hear what you guys have to think about these movie news. As you guys can see in the title of this video, we are going to talk about the new Venom villain that was announced earlier today. And of course, the big news, Lord and Miller are leaving Star Wars or were fired by Kathleen Kennedy of Lucasfilm and Disney. And let's discuss that first because I've gotten that up on Variety.com. This is coming straight from Variety. They said that Kathleen Kennedy and Lord and Miller had differences of how they wanted the story to go. Lord and Miller wanted to inject more cheekiness, comedy into the Star Wars universe and encourage, and they wanted the people to improv a lot of their dialogue, which is amazing because you get some of the best scenes have been ad-libbed, like to Harrison Ford in Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. The when he's being dropped down into the to the acid or whatever, the carbonite, he goes, Princess Leia goes, "I love you." And he goes, "I know." The original script said, "I love you too." Harrison Ford changed on the fly. Another Harrison Ford one was in the first Indiana Jones where he shot the ninja or the sword master, whatever. So a lot of good things come from improv. Kathleen Kennedy said that she'd rather adhere more to the more tightly to the script and was concerned that the directors were deviating too far from the franchise's house style. They wanted more. They wanted something more reverent, more, I guess, serious tone. And they lost their job over that, man. And what I think about this is, and I know I'm going to get a lot of flack on this. I think Kathleen Kennedy was completely, she overreacted. Now I understand if it creative differences. I get that, but you guys had a script. You guys knew what Lord and Miller were going to do. And what's the harm in letting somebody improv? Improv really brings out the best in people. I feel like they want to add a little bit of comedy into there. Wasn't really going to be a bad thing. I mean, we Lord and Miller know how to do comedy correctly. They know how to add in a little bit of comedy here and there to make the comedy really work. I feel like she overreacted a bit, and now that the Han Solo movie's about a year away, and they're now looking for a new director. And they said that Variety is saying that Ron Howard and Joe Johnson are both rumored to be running for the directors. I don't know how to feel about that. Ron Howard's a good director, does more serious movies. I mean, and another thing the Variety brings up is that the firing of Lord Miller really shows the limitations of a director's power in the movie landscape. And I agree with that. Directors don't have that much power anymore, and that's why we're getting such bad movies. I mean, look at Van Forstig. Not a good movie, but I feel like if the studio wouldn't have meddled in so much, we could have got not a great movie, but it would have been better than the movie that we have gotten to begin with. Because same with BVS, a movie I actually liked, the studio went in there and picked a lot of that movie apart and really messed with the flow of the story. So, yeah, Lord Miller leaving the Han Solo movie is really heartbreaking because those guys look like they're real Star Wars fans, and see him leave over something really minute, as in wanting to give the actors a chance to improv a lot of their dialogue. Let them improv, man. What is the harm in that? Yeah, just a heartbreaking, man. Now we go to the news I'm so excited about. The Venom movie coming out in 2018 will be supposedly it will be part of the MCU somehow. Now, this is just a report, so I'm not sure if it's true or not. If not, then we'll get that rectified. But news sites I've been looking at seem to be legit. The Venom movie has cast its villain is Carnage, man. The two symbiotes are gonna fight, and this looks amazing. For you guys who don't know who Carnage is, his actual name was Cletus Cassidy. He is a multiple-time serial killer, and featuring in the comics, as you guys know, the symbiote suit it enhances what you're feeling at the time. So if you love somebody, it's going to enhance that love feeling. Cassidy killed people. He hates people. So the symbiote suit took a part of him and created Carnage, who murders people, which gets me to wondering, I know I'm going off topic a little bit, will this Venom movie be rated R? Because if you're going to use a serial killer like that, I'd much rather see it as a rated R movie where you can get down and dirty. And I mean, rated R comic movies are the thing right now. I mean, with Deadpool, with Logan, I mean, with those two movies making the box office money that they did, this could be a great back-to-back, movie head-to-head. I'm reading this off of IGN. They said that Carnage's powers include shape-shifting physical strength that's more powerful than Venom and Spider-Man combined, and the ability to plant thoughts into people's minds. Imagine how cool that would be, though. The little devil on the shoulder. At the end, you have a very big Carnage Venom head-to-head. Tom Hardy taking the Eddie Brock position as Venom. Perfect casting. I'm excited about seeing Carnage as the villain for the Venom movie, and it seems like they're going in the right direction. Hopefully they make this a little bit more darker, because we're delving into a serial killer, more dark, dark-minded, twisted people. I don't know. And apparently this one is Eddie Brock, so I don't know if they're doing Eddie Brock as the villain or the hero of this story, and Carnage is the villain. Of course he's the villain, but I don't know, because in the comic books, Eddie Brock's Venom is the villain. We'll just have to see. I can't wait for this Carnage movie. It will open in theaters on October 5th, 2018. It will be an action, horror, and sci-fi genres. Nice. All right, guys. This was Nerd News Episode 1. If you guys enjoyed this, let me know in the comments below and talk about these discussions. Talk about Lord Miller leaving the Han Solo movie, and talk about Carnage in the new Venom movie. Discuss in the comments below. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. I'm Hunter. I'm a film nerd. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.